you feel an unshakable sadness, a persistent struggle with money, or a deep-seated fear that has no logical origin in your own life. You've examined your past, you've done the hard work, and you still cannot find the root of the pain. It's a feeling of being a passenger in your own life, trapped in a narrative you didn't write. But what if that pain is not even yours? Owen Hermstring reveals a profound and often neglected truth. The pain you experience may not be yours. It's a reflection of an inherited energetic code that still rules you. He introduces the law of inherited resonance, a fundamental principle that asserts your current pain is not always a reflection of your personal past, but a direct, undeniable mirror of an energetic code passed down through your lineage. Imagine the universe as a vast, interconnected energetic field, and your life as a single sovereign instrument within it. The law of inherited resonance dictates that your instrument is not a blank slate. It has been pre-tuned by the energetic frequencies of your ancestors. Hermstring states, "The energy of the unexamined past is a heavy inheritance." The law of inherited resonance dictates that the universe, in its quest for balance, will compel the living to resolve the unhealed frequencies of the dead. Your current pain is not a cosmic accident. It is the reflection of an inherited energetic code, relentlessly broadcast from your lineage, demanding that you be the one to finally break the cycle. This means that the feeling of unshakable sadness you have, the financial struggle that persists, or the fear that seems to have no origin in your life, could be the universe's way of presenting you with an opportunity to heal a pain that has been carried through your family line for generations. The energetic mechanism of this law is profoundly simple and relentlessly impartial. The universe, acting as a perfect mirror, reflects precisely the energetic frequency of your being without judgment or interpretation. If your being is broadcasting a frequency of inherited financial struggle, that is what you will see in your reality. The reason you feel stuck is not because of your personal actions, it's because the inherited energetic code is so deeply ingrained that it is difficult to change without conscious intervention. The feeling of "this pain is not mine" is a profound energetic truth. It's a signal that the pain is coming from a source you did not create. The law reveals this, urging you to stop personalizing the pain and to start understanding its true origin. Consider the individual whose being is broadcasting a frequency of inherited scarcity, e.g., from a lineage of poverty. Their life will be defined by financial struggle, regardless of income. The law defines their financial reality as scarcity, and they will stay the same financially until that internal broadcast changes. Or think of someone whose being is broadcasting a frequency of inherited insecurity or fear of abandonment. Their love life will be defined by unstable or unfulfilling relationships. The law defines their relational reality as conditional love. The undeniable truth Hermstring reveals is that this law is operating every moment of every day, and until you understand it and begin to change the inherited broadcast, you will remain in the same cycle. Your pain isn't just yours, it's a legacy, and your healing can be a legacy as well. You've discovered the undeniable truth. Your pain may not be a random cosmic accident, but a reflection of an inherited energetic code. But if this code is not a memory in your mind, where is it stored? Owen Hermstring reveals that the answer lies in a profound and often overlooked source, the ancestral blueprint. This topic will delve into his chilling insight that unresolved generational patterns, energetic imprints of unhealed struggles from your lineage, are etched into your cellular memory and energetic field, acting as a hidden program that silently dictates your life's struggles and keeps you bound to the past's script. Imagine your energetic field not as a blank slate, but as a vast living tapestry woven from the threads of every person who came before you. Every unhealed trauma, every limiting belief, every energetic pattern that your ancestors carried, be it poverty, fear, war, emotional suppression, or a lack of self-worth, is a thread in this tapestry. When these patterns are unresolved, they are passed down energetically, leaving an indelible imprint on your cellular memory and your subconscious blueprint. Hermstring is direct in his analysis. Your bloodline is a broadcast. Every unresolved trauma, every limiting belief unexamined by your ancestors leaves an energetic signature, a code transmitted through the generations. Your brain unknowingly inherits these frequencies, compelling you to replay the very struggles they could not resolve. You are experiencing not personal fate, but ancestral echo. This means that the feeling of hitting an invisible ceiling or repeating a pattern that seems inexplicable in your own life could very well be the activation of an ancient ancestral program, a pattern that your mind's blueprint is subconsciously running. The energetic mechanism of this ancestral blueprint is profound. Your body, as we discussed in previous topics, is an impeccable energetic receiver and archive. It holds the physical and emotional imprints of past pain, not just from your life, but from your lineage. These inherited beliefs, deeply embedded within your neural pathways, continuously broadcast a specific, often low-frequency signal. For instance, if your lineage carried a strong money is hard to get and quickly lost program due to historical hardship or collective scarcity, your brain's operating system might subconsciously activate this frequency. This can cause you to struggle financially, even if external conditions are favorable, unknowingly attracting unexpected expenses, sabotaging financial growth, or feeling immense anxiety around wealth, compelling you to repeat the ancestral financial experience. This is not about blame or a mystical curse, it's about energetic inheritance. Your mind, in its efficiency, simply runs the pre-installed ancestral software, creating a self-reinforcing loop that keeps you in a familiar, albeit painful, generational pattern. Consider the individual who consistently experiences challenges in relationships, feeling abandoned or betrayed, even when consciously trying to build healthy connections. This could be an ancestral code stemming from generations of relational trauma that their mind's blueprint is unknowingly replaying, silently dictating their romantic patterns. Or think of someone who repeatedly struggles with chronic illness that runs in their family, despite seeking solutions. While genetics play a role, Hermstring suggests the energetic imprint of sickness or suffering from their lineage might be an active program in their brain, continuously broadcasting that frequency and attracting experiences that confirm this ancient code. The shocking truth, Hermstring reveals, is that your brain has been unknowingly programmed by the past, not just your own, but that of your ancestors. The pain you feel may not be yours, but the responsibility to heal it is. Understanding and identifying these ancient programs is a crucial step towards rewriting your personal and generational destiny, finally breaking free from the loops that have held your lineage bound. Does this second topic effectively explain the ancestral blueprint and how inherited patterns keep you bound to old struggles? Of course. Let's move on to the second topic, exploring where this inherited pain is physically stored and how it dictates your reality. You've acknowledged the ancestral blueprint, a hidden code from your lineage, but what is the engine of this code? What is the unseen echo that compels you to repeat your ancestors' unhealed pain, making it feel like their struggle is your own? Owen Hermstring reveals that the answer lies in the echo of unfinished business. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a powerful energetic phenomenon where your ancestors' unfelt emotions and unresolved traumas create a magnetic pull in your field, compelling you to repeat their struggles, not to punish you, but to provide a crucial opportunity for you to finally complete their unfinished emotional business and break the cycle. Imagine your consciousness as the current endpoint of a vast, energetic river. This river carries not only your personal experiences, but the energetic currents of every ancestor who came before you. When your ancestors experienced intense emotions, such as profound grief from a loss they couldn't mourn, suppressed rage from an injustice they couldn't fight, or deep shame from a perceived failure, and those emotions were not fully felt, acknowledged, and processed, their energy got trapped. This trapped energy, according to Hermstring, doesn't simply disappear. It creates a persistent, low-frequency hum, an energetic echo that is passed down through the generations, silently broadcasting its unresolved resonance into your field. Hermstring states, "An ancestor's pain is not a static memory in the ether. It is a live, looping frequency, a desperate echo perpetually seeking its resolution. Until you, the living, consciously feel, acknowledge, and release the energy of their past, the universe, in its compassionate mirroring, will relentlessly orchestrate situations designed to replay their unfinished emotional business. You are not attracting their misfortune, you are attracting the completion of their pain." This means that the familiar struggles in your life are often a cosmic redo of a pain that was never fully felt by those who came before you. The energetic mechanism of this echo is insidious. The stuck emotional energy acts like a powerful magnet, continuously broadcasting its low frequency and signaling to the universe. I have an unresolved emotional pattern here. Please send a situation that allows me to complete this. The universe, responding to this magnetic pull, sends circumstances that trigger precisely that emotion in you. For example, a person with an ancestral echo of financial shame from their lineage's experience with poverty might repeat a cycle of financial struggle, even when successful, so they can finally feel and process the shame and release it. Or think of someone with an ancestral echo of suppressed anger from a past injustice. They might find themselves repeatedly encountering situations where they feel betrayed or unfairly treated, triggering that same unexpressed anger, providing an opportunity for release. This echo doesn't just dictate your external reality, it also creates physical and mental patterns. The dense energy of these unfelt emotions creates literal blockages in your mental and emotional circuits, preventing clarity, intuitive guidance, and creative flow. The mind's program begins to run erratically, leading to self-sabotage and frustration. The energy consumed by suppressing these feelings and by the self-perpetuating loops they create is immense, leaving you feeling perpetually exhausted and stuck. The solution, Hermstring suggests, is not to be a passive recipient of this echo, but to become its conscious witness. By acknowledging the pain, allowing yourself to feel it fully and then consciously releasing it, you not only heal yourself, but you become a vessel of healing for your entire lineage. The cycle stops, and the echo fades only when you, the living, choose to complete the unfinished emotional business of your ancestors. You felt the echo of your ancestors' pain, a deep, persistent resonance from the past. But why do you feel compelled to stay in it? Why, when you begin to heal and shift your reality, does a quiet, invisible force pull you back, making you feel a profound guilt or a sense of not belonging? Owen Hermstring exposes this as the paradoxical loop of loyalty, a subconscious belief that staying in a familiar struggle, repeating the struggles of your family line, is a way to honor them and a prerequisite for belonging. This misplaced loyalty becomes a powerful self-sabotaging broadcast that ensures you remain trapped in the same patterns out of a misguided sense of duty. Imagine your subconscious mind as a deeply loyal child. Its most primitive and powerful need is to belong to its tribe as its family. It believes that to honor the tribe, it must mirror its fate. If the family narrative is one of struggle, scarcity, or unhealed pain, the subconscious mind, in its love and loyalty, will program itself to energetically participate in that narrative. This creates a powerful, unseen bond to the struggles of your family line. Hermstring is direct in his analysis. The unconscious mind is a loyal child. It believes that to honor the tribe, it must mirror its fate. The loop of loyalty is this great paradox. The subconscious, in its love for your family, compels you to replay their unhealed patterns. You are not bound by your ancestors' chains, but by the unconscious belief that to be loved, you must wear them as your own. Your freedom begins when you choose to honor your lineage not by mirroring its pain, but by transcending it. This means the struggle you experience is not a failure to heal, but a subconscious act of love and loyalty. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. The loop of loyalty broadcasts a frequency that is comfortable and familiar to the family's collective energetic field. It's a signal that says, "I am one of you, I belong here." When you begin to heal or move towards a new higher frequency of abundance, peace, or vibrant health, you are energetically deviating from the family's norm. This can be subconsciously perceived as a threat to your belonging, triggering immense internal resistance and fear. This fear can manifest as profound guilt when you succeed, or a feeling of being an outsider, or a subtle sense of self-sabotage just as you approach a breakthrough. The subconscious, trying to protect you from the pain of disconnection from your family, pulls you back into the familiar struggle, ensuring you remain loyal to the family's narrative. Consider the individual who has an ancestral blueprint of financial struggle. They might subconsciously believe that becoming truly wealthy would make them an outsider, or that it would be a betrayal to their family's legacy. Their loop of loyalty compels them to hit financial ceilings or make poor decisions, ensuring they remain one of them, even if it means staying in scarcity. Or think of the person whose family expresses love through drama or criticism. They might find themselves sabotaging a peaceful, supportive relationship, subtly picking fights, or creating chaos to return to the familiar emotional dynamic of the family, out of an unconscious need to belong. The shocking truth is that this loop is not your choice. It's a subconscious, energetic bond. The way to break free from this painful cycle is not to betray your family, but to honor them in a new way, by healing the pattern and showing them that it is possible to be free. Your healing becomes a legacy that liberates both your past and future generations. You've faced the ancestral echo of pain. You've understood the loop of loyalty that keeps you in a familiar struggle. Now, as you yearn to break free, your instinct screams, "I just need to outrun it, push harder, leave the past in the past." But what if that very push, that desperate effort to flee a pattern, is the one thing guaranteeing you stay the same? Owen Hermstring reveals a devastating truth. This belief in outrunning your past is the grand deception, a powerful lie that doesn't break a cycle, but paradoxically amplifies its frequency, ensuring its power over you becomes even stronger. Imagine the unhealed past, the ancestral echo, the emotional wound, the limiting belief, not as a physical object, but as a broadcast frequency. The grand deception is convincing you that the only way to escape it is to run faster, to push harder, to create a loud, frantic signal that will somehow drown out the past's persistent broadcast. Your energy is immense, but it's spent creating friction, not forward momentum. Hermstring states, "The energy of the past is not a memory you can outrun, it is a frequency you must transcend." The grand deception is that your immense effort to flee a pattern is a broadcast of resistance, amplifying the very frequency you despise. You are not running from your past, you are fighting against it, and that struggle ensures the unhealed pain becomes the enduring signature of your journey. This means that the underlying frequency of trying to outrun is often "this is difficult," "this isn't working," or "I have to force this because it's not naturally happening." This signal of doubt and struggle directly contradicts the frequency of a new, effortless life and creates immense energetic friction. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. When you try to outrun something, your energetic focus is still on that very thing. Your attention, and thus your energy, is bound to the object of your flight. You are constantly in a state of opposition, which, by the law of energetic reflection, only amplifies the presence of the thing you are trying to escape. You are running from the shadow you are casting. This leads to energetic exhaustion, a feeling of perpetual fighting and burnout, consuming the very life force you need for genuine transformation. Furthermore, the frantic energy of outrunning drowns out the subtle whispers of intuition and inspired action, the very signals that guide you to a path of ease. You're too busy pushing to hear the instructions for a graceful reroute. Consider the individual with an unhealed wound of betrayal from their past. They might desperately try to outrun it by seeking new relationships, forcing conversations, or constantly pushing for control. Their immense effort broadcasts, "Relationship is hard," reinforcing that definition and the cycle of discord. They are not running from the past, they are fighting against it, and that struggle ensures the unhealed pain becomes the enduring signature of their love life. Or the person who experiences a recurring emotional loop of anger and tries harder to suppress it or outrun it by staying busy. This effort broadcasts resistance to the emotions, reinforcing the emotional loop and ensuring the feelings return with greater force. The solution is not to be passive, it's to shift from trying to outrun your past to consciously transcending it, acting from a place of trust, ease, and alignment with your desired definition, allowing the universe to flow with you rather than against you. The greatest strength is not in fighting against the past, but in knowing when to set your sail and let the wind of transcendence carry you to a new reality. You've faced the insidious pain of your lineage, you've felt the echo of unhealed trauma, and you've understood the cycle of loyalty that keeps you bound. You know that trying to outrun your past is a grand deception that only amplifies its frequency. Now the pivotal question arises: how do you actively break this cycle for good? How do you perform a great escape from your ancestral past, not by running, but by hacking its code? Owen Hermstring reveals his powerful solution, the energetic break. His hack to systematically purge inherited patterns, delete the old code, and rewrite your lineage. Hermstring insists that you are the vessel of your lineage's unexamined frequencies. The energetic break is the conscious act of isolating the ancestral code, deleting its energetic charge, and replacing it with the truth of your sovereign being. He states, "The living are the vessels of their lineage's unexamined frequencies. The energetic break is the conscious act of isolating the ancestral code, deleting its energetic charge, and replacing it with the truth of your sovereign blueprint. This is how you shatter the old cycles. For the truest honor to your ancestors is not to suffer their pain, but to release its burden, and to become the healer that they could not be. This means that your freedom is a profound act of love for your lineage, for you are the one who finally breaks the chain." The energetic break involves a multifaceted conscious approach. First, code identification and conscious acknowledgement. You cannot break a code you haven't identified. When you feel stuck in a recurring pattern, e.g. in relationships, finances, or health, or experience a powerful emotional loop that feels disproportionate to the current situation, this is a bug in the code. Bring this subconscious program to conscious awareness and ask, is this my pain or is this the echo of my lineage? Acknowledging its ancestral origin without condemnation disarms its energetic charge. Second, energetic purge and delete, purging the faulty code. Once the ancestral code is identified, you must halt its execution and delete its energetic charge. Practice emotional processing and release. Allow any suppressed emotions tied to the faulty code, e.g., shame from an ancestor's poverty, anger from their injustice, grief from their unmourned loss, to be felt fully and released. Actively visualize the faulty code or limiting belief being deleted, erased, or fragmented from your mental screen. Engage in energetic cord-cutting rituals. Visually and verbally cut energetic cords to the old patterns and pain of your lineage. Say aloud, "I honor your story, but I release its hold on me." This is a powerful act of energetic freedom, signaling to your subconscious that the bond is severed. Third, rewrite and install, programming the new code. Immediately flood the cleared space with your desired new program. Consistently declare your desired new identity and reality using powerful sovereign I am declarations with embodiment, e.g., I am a healer of my lineage, I am free from old patterns, I am a magnet for effortless abundance, I am sovereign and unbound. Infuse these with deep feeling and align your actions. Act as if. Consciously immerse yourself in positive input. Flood your mind with content that directly supports the new, debugged blueprint. This is how you provide consistent, clean data to your system, overriding the old. Finally, consistent practice, running the new program. The subconscious learns through repetition. Daily, consistent application of these steps is vital to make the new, debugged program the dominant one, ensuring seamless execution and consistent results. Celebrate every small fix, every time you successfully interrupt a bug, choose a new response, or experience a positive shift. This positive feedback reinforces the new programming, making it your brain's new default, and ensuring your reality reflects seamless execution and unstoppable results. You've performed the energetic break, shattering the ancestral locks and rewriting the code. You've faced the undeniable truth of inherited pain, the echo of unfinished business, and the self-sabotage of loyalty. You have chosen to become a healer for your lineage. What is the ultimate reward for this profound liberation? Owen Hermstring reveals it. You become the sovereign ancestor, a living, breathing break in a chain of pain, broadcasting a new frequency of freedom and abundance that liberates not just you, but everyone who came before and everyone who is yet to come. Hermstring insists that the true measure of legacy is not in the struggle you repeat, but in the healing you initiate. The sovereign ancestor is the living embodiment of freedom from the past, broadcasting a new frequency of peace and abundance that liberates both the unhealed frequencies of those who came before and the potential of those who are yet to be. He states, "The true measure of legacy is not in the struggle you repeat, but in the healing you initiate." The sovereign ancestor is the living embodiment of freedom from the past, broadcasting a new frequency of peace and abundance that liberates both the unhealed frequencies of those who came before and the potential of those who are yet to be. Your choice to heal is the greatest act of love your lineage will ever know. This means your personal healing is not just for you. It is a profound act of love that ripples through time, freeing your ancestors from the burden of their unhealed pain and giving your descendants a new, clean, energetic slate upon which to build their lives. The energetic mechanism of the sovereign ancestor is pure, unobstructed flow. With the ancestral code purged and the locks shattered, all energetic friction within your field disappears. Ideas, opportunities, and resources flow to you with astonishing ease and speed, transforming your life from a turbulent eddy into a clear, powerful river. Your harmonized mind consistently broadcasts a clear, high-frequency signal of your personal and generational healing. The universe, a perfect mirror, has no choice but to reflect this back with undeniable precision. You attract exactly what you intend. Your intuition becomes a direct channel, guiding you to the most aligned actions and optimal decisions that manifest your defined destiny. Challenges are met not with inherited fear or loyalty, but with inner certainty and creative solutions. Your redefined subconscious supports finding solutions rather than confirming limitations. Consider the individual who once struggled with an inherited financial pattern. From Topic 2. As a sovereign ancestor, they now find financial flow and security, and this new blueprint becomes the legacy for their children and their children's children. The person who was bound by an ancestor's unhealed betrayal, from Topic 3, now attracts and sustains deep, respectful connections, healing the relational narrative for their entire lineage. The sovereign ancestor embodies the ultimate victory. The pain that wasn't theirs is replaced by profound inner peace and joy. They no longer fight against a past they didn't create. They honor it by creating a present that is a testament to its healing. This is the culmination of Hermstring's teaching, a life lived in profound freedom, where you are the awakened architect of your own destiny, and your healing becomes a legacy that liberates both your past and future generations. Your choice to heal is a declaration of sovereign freedom that echoes throughout eternity. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated, and you're ready to break the cycle of inherited pain, join our community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to helping you master your energetic blueprint for a life of boundless freedom. Leave a comment below and tell us, what old pattern are you ready to heal to become a sovereign ancestor? Your journey to a liberated reality begins when you align.